We are live here for DSRA Lime Rock. Got George here with me in the booth. And,
Guys,
yeah.
we're gonna run it up. Nice and fun times ahead of us today here. It's the first time in the booth since Daytona, because I've been working every Sunday night for some reason. Quick update with about 20 minutes to go in practice. Kyle Watts currently heading the field, 50.6. Alexander Gonzalez Green, 50.7. And afterwards, a whole bunch of 51 point somethings. 74, who I apparently forgot. Dunlop Prad making his DSRA debut this season. Got Jerry Cook in the 0 and 4th, 51.048 to Dunlop Prad's is 51.026. 29, who the Kirsten Bell, 1.3, so on and so forth.
I think I got all the cars. 30 laps tonight. It's going to be interesting.
Lime Rock always puts on a good show.
Yep.
One of our more fun road courses. Our shortest road course, I think, on the DSRA schedule this season and just in general. And a new layout this time around. Normally, we'd be running the chicane layout, as we are, I believe, following Kirsten Bell. Both of us are, coincidentally enough. Usually, we take the chicane right here. Nope, we go up on the alternate layout, flat up the hill, car gets light at the crest, and don't fucking die. I can say that now. We don't have to be professional. Dual doesn't care, and neither do I.
For real.
Pit road layout as well has been adjusted slightly. Of course, due to the increasing speeds coming out of the final corner and all that jazz, as Kirsten Bell does her or their best Jimmy Johnson impression from Watkins Glen whenever the fuck that happened. I sure hope none of you have parents who don't like listening to you curse, because that's all I do. I'm bad at driving on NR, but I'm really good at cursing, so. Fun times, fun times. Hello, Gamer Boy.
Yeah, it's
The
Brandon
chat.
Beal.
Brandon Beal. Shouldn't you be, like, on track? City Provo. No. Tierson P6, 51.4.
Tab out real quick.
Did we spam this broadcast everywhere? Should I do that?
Yeah, I was going to say, because, like, I didn't advertise it at all.
Yeah, I'll just do one.
Alright.
Put that there. Streamer notifications. Can I send messages in here? Cheese food. Do you ping for cheese food broadcast, or do you just send it?
I just send it.
Broadcast,
Server's not very big. No point in pinging.
See, it's not very big. You got like at least. You have over 50 people in there. What do you mean it's not big?
Oh. Well.
CSCA
Never mind.
Truck Series. Self promo. Up. IFAR. I think you can only self promo in there.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't care to watch this anyway. They might, but.
How are your hands? Well, to be fair, NR force feedback is kind of silly. I personally don't like NR force feedback, but that's just me. A couple of suspensions actually following last week's race. If we want to read, let me find the suspension list. Daniel Rivera, John Felber, and Chris Merlin suspended for all of their plows under the final caution. How do I know this? Because I am an official.
He has that insider info.
Yeah, actually, I'm just an insider. I'm like that one guy.
He's an op.
Yeah, I'm an op. Fuck DSRA.
It's the feds!
Add to my tower of brisk. It's 5 cans tall now. Let's go. Of course, other drivers suspended today. Number 10, Thomas Troxel. Number 15, of course. 03 and 77, Rivera, Felber, Merlin. 4 cars here, or 4 cars not here because of their own doing. Everybody else, well, they're on their own.
Is there any particular reason I don't have the 96 loaded up? I guess he sent a car file like, no, I just don't have his car. Okay.
Dunn LaPrade and Jerry Cook have cracked into the 50-second range. Now, LaPrade P3 with a 50.881 and Jerry Cook with a 50.955.
Do want to point out, Dunn LaPrade, fresh off of another NR League ISCC, they just ran Road Atlanta, also a road course, so we'll see how he does tonight.
Very cool indeed. Good to see a lot of cross participation between drivers in our leagues.
Yep.
So most of the drivers here tonight were racing IFAR last night. They're IFAR 250, so hopefully these guys don't stop racing. Looking at the championship standings here, I don't think I have a graphic to pull up, do you?
No, I didn't get it done in time.
Oh well. Oh good. We got Kyle Watts leading the way, 191 points with 1 win, 2 poles, an average finish of 2.0. This man has not finished off the podium, I believe, at all. Down in second, 85 points back, you got the 60 of Daniel Rodriguez, who I believe is not here tonight.
Not yet.
That'll give Kyle Watts more advantage. Carson Muyung, 87 points back. Tyler Mallon, with only 2 starts, has made their way up to 4th, 95 points. Nico Servideo running out the top 5, 90 points. Tied with AJ Rodriguez, 101 points back. The team standings, we've got Diesel Motorsports leading the way, 281 points. Down P2, Melling Cup Racing, 75 points back. Number 3, and third, Mid Motorsports, 162 points, 119 points back from the leader. 4th place, Egg Racing, 158 points. And P5, No Skill Racing, 142. Look at the results. Last week at Las Vegas, Jolene Sims getting their very first win of their DSRA career. Tyler Mallon finishing in 2nd. Kyle Watts, who I just said, never finished off the podium, sitting in P3. Alexander Gonzalez-Green 4th. Natani Dagenhart in P5. Jonathan Solos in 6th. Carson Muyung 7th. Servideo 8th. Brandon Beal 9th. And Victor Delgado 3rd, rounding out the top 10. With John Felber, Chris Merlin, Daniel Rivera getting disqualified for their post-race shenanigans. Not post-race, but when the caution flag falls to end the race. That's pretty much post-race.
Yeah.
Carl Childress is here, ladies and gentlemen. Carl Childress is here. Is there hope? No, there isn't.
I mean, I gotta hand this to him at least. Last time he ran here, he did barely get 5th.
That was a very fun photo finish.
Was.
In him and Nate Bello.
See if that can be replicated here tonight, or something similar. I have a lot of doubt in that, but I mean, it can't happen.
I'm correct. But in just a little bit. Where is it? Why is Carl in a 329?
I think he accidentally joined as the wrong thing. Boy. Jerry trying to pit road there.
We do have Brayton Laster here tonight. Yeah, the 06.
I do believe there is a bit of a prize for the person that wins this race from that 06 team.
That is right. The winner of tonight's race will have their name on Brayton Laster's ARCA car for the season opener at Daytona. So, Look out for that name, whoever that might be tonight. Most likely Kyle Watts or Alexander Gonzalez Green. As Gonzalez Green goes top of the board, 50.076. 6/10 clear of Kyle Watts. Holy crap.
Won here last season.
Well, I wouldn't put money against Alexander Gonzalez Green repeating that tonight. 9 people watching. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. We're currently in practice right now. 10 minutes to go before qualifying starts. Hey, they finally give me admin perms. Yippee.
Yippee. Yeah, I don't have the 96 for some reason. I'm assuming it's supposed to
I'm
be a
guessing the
default car?
Cowboys lost because Kyle Watts just went head-on into the tire barriers.
Wow. Oh my. Reminds me I need to mute the admin, that way I don't have them yapping during my thing. Yeah, I don't have Joven's car. I don't know. I really think it's probably he made a car file number 96. It isn't default. And I'm going to assume that that's probably what it was. Because I don't think I deleted any cars.
Hope not. So is it 96?
Yeah.
Jovan Anderson. Yeah, I don't have their car either. I don't think they sent one.
Fair enough. Heck, I should have offered him my car at that point, but oh well.
Yeah, they didn't send one. They did just sign up.
Yeah. Death, taxes, and people signing up on the fly.
Yeah, pretty much. Interesting lines off the final corner. I've seen a lot of cars go way off the track.
Yeah, you see, I think they have that grass as a pavement in the PTF, so they could probably do that with a little bit of ease in that regard.
Let's go look at the all-time stats. Let's go look at some trends. Where is it? Here it is. Track profiles. Where is Lime Rock Park? Like Rick Allen. Looking through his like record board.
We'll look at the trends.
The stats here for Lime Rock Park: 1.4 mile road course in Lakeville, Connecticut. We've held 8 races here so far. Average attendance being of 11.875 cars, so I believe we are well over that limit today. 19 cars have set a lap.
Yeah,
oh my god.
I got that on camera. Alexander Gonzalez Green just set a flyer.
Holy wow. Fastest time here on the old layout was a 50.525 by Devani Rodriguez, which is interesting because you have to take the chicane for that layout.
Soup Racer 69 is currently dead.
No, not Soup. So, 50.5 on the old layout. You'd imagine be a lot slower because that's only 1/10 faster than Watts.
Speaking of old layout, I think Soup might have tried taking that old layout and he found out.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I guess they do fly.
Yeah,
I didn't know Soups knew how to do that.
A glitch in the matrix right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Literal.
Doing something.
Skip ahead here to see how in the world he did that. Oh, he the fence in turn 2. Yeah, you can drive straight through that. So he just went up that way. Then rammed and died. Alright, well. Congratulations, Soup. You have taken the What the Fuck award today.
First casualty of the night. We're not even in the race yet. Say first casualty of the night. We've had several turn 1 deaths.
Well, that's just par for the course.
I wonder how many of those we're going to see in the race.
So looking at last season's results here at this very track, Alexander Gonzalez Green, most laps led, and the race win. Jerry Cook in P2, Victor Delgado the third in third, Garson Muyunk 4th, Tala Aziz in 5th. Or was Kyle Watts this race? Provid didn't show up, so a very strong showing for him today at this track. A lot of cars from last season, not here this season. As Winston Wolf drifts the bend, what did Carl do?
What did Carl do?
Oh, wow. Wow, 59.4 out of Carl. Let's go.
Yep.
Sorry, wrong EXE. Thank you, Alexander Gonzalez Green. Pole position last season, by the way, Natani Dagenhart. Interesting seeing as they're not on the finishing results. I'll talk to Victor about that.
Well, it appears Brandon Beal is actually on the track now.
Yay!
I've changed his mind.
His hands finally got a break. Hello, Bulldog Speed.
Yep, that is Zach Rogers.
Zach Rogers. '74 of LaPrade has found some pace. He's up to second now. Still 5/10 off of Alexander, but he's there nonetheless. If we're lucky, we'll be here for a bit of maybe over half an hour. If we're lucky.
Yep. So practice ends in about a couple minutes.
2 minutes, people getting their final laps in.
Ooh! Big hit from Gawa. Goodness. Gawa's had a little bit of a big hit there. Briefly on the
Brayton
front
Laster sitting pretty in 16th. We are not joking, this is the real Brayton Laster.
Yep. In the flesh. Or, well, I wouldn't say in the flesh, but...
Digital flesh.
Digital flesh, yes. That'll work.
Good old zeros and ones. Making, I believe, his second start.
Yep.
On NR in general, and in DSRA, so... Fun times here. Fun to see his progress in the ARCA series, and whatever starts he chooses to make in DSRA. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Six people watching the stream tonight. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Practice is nearing its end. 2 minutes remaining. Alexander Gonzalez Green continuing to top the board. The 50.022. LaPrade in second, 50.583. Kyle Watts third, 50.603. Jerry Cook fourth, 50.926. 29. Is that Kirsten? I think that's Kirsten. Kirsten Bell, 50.967. 14. Jonathan Solos in sixth, 50.1. 51.1, sorry. 1 of Landon Lyle in 7th, 37 Brandon Beal in 8th, 96 of Jovan Anderson in 9th, the 18 of Nico Servideo, 10th. And qualifying time is now. Race controllers come through. Time to qualify. Hello, Bryson.
If I recall, I think you only get one lap here at the road courses to qualify.
Very interesting. 26. Not 26. 15 cars to the lap time in practice. With, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them being either suspended officials or broadcast. 7 people now. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming along for the ride with us. Dagenhart has just joined the session.
It's like they're gonna make it by the your
Thinnest of margins
yeah.
to make the field tonight. You guys are feeling a little bit bored. To remind you, race is coming up here shortly. Drivers are currently qualifying. So thank you guys for sticking around. This should be a fun night tonight.
Looks like we got our first laps on the board.
There we go. Well, Pratt currently on provisional pole with a 50.2, way faster than his practice time. Kyle Watts, Jerry Cook, Jovan Anderson, Landon Lyle currently the top 5. Supervisor 69 sitting pretty in 6th. Love to see that. Scholar with the fastest lap time on the board, actually, a 1 minute 6.525. Shout out to Scholar Coleridge. Wonder when Alexander Gonzalez Green is going to come through. Just realized my door's open. What the fuck? All right. One or 2 laps.
Pretty sure it was 1.
Winston Wolf, new fastest time of 1 minute 7.5. Noah Dagenhart, 51.473. Puts them in 6th.
Pretty solid considering they just joined the session.
Yeah. $50 minutes left. 50 minutes. 50 seconds. Wow.
There he
Left.
is.
And there goes Alex. 50.039. That is, I believe, a new track record.
Nicely done there. Actually, let me check. Did he have a faster lap in practice?
No, his practice time was a 0.7. I swear it was faster.
I could have swore it was faster too. Maybe he got DQ'd.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if it's going to get DQ'd here or not. We'll find out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's qualifying done and dusted. We're at happy hour now, where Dual will go on his spiel about rules and stuff, you know.
Guys, the broadcast won't hear it though.
Yeah, thankfully. Boring stuff like that. And, I want to give the grid run through now, or do you want to actually probably do it now because it is a short formation lap around here. Pole position, Alexander Gonzalez Green, no shock there. Dylan LaPrade on his DSRA debut this season. I believe he's ran DSRA races before, but this season it's his first start. 50.286. Kyle Watts in third, 50.554. Yeah, Jerry Cook in 50.7. I need to mute Dual. God.
Yeah, I got the cautions and stuff automated, so we probably won't need any information from that.
All right. That muted. Probably mute all the officials, actually. Where were we at? Oh, yeah. Jovan Anderson, P5, 50.847. Landon Lyle, followed by Natani, followed by Soup, Kirsten, then Victor running out your top 10.
Do you want me to finish it off?
Yeah.
Alright. Then we've got Brandon Beal sitting pretty in 11th. Nico Servideo, P12. Jonathan Sleepy Solos in 13th. Jarrett Gravoy in 14th. I want to say this is his first start as well. I have to double check on that. And the last car to set a lap, other than Winston, who I think his lap got DQ'd, but Skylar Calleridge, 15th. Jelani Howell, 16th. And Winston Wolf, 17th. Kalen, everybody know that. Carl. Yeah, I'm going to get really jumbled up with the positions with all the guys that aren't racing. But after that's Carl, and Brayton Laster, and Sean Douglas, and Kenny Kempos, and looks like Daniel Rodriguez is going to be racing tonight, and I believe that will round out your field, unless there's some inconsistencies somewhere in there.
I believe that's 20 cars here, making the grid for tonight's race.
Everyone practicing their pit boxes right now. We got about a couple minutes left in happy hour before we set it over to the race. 30 laps tonight. I was looking at the projected laps. It said 33. So that will be interesting to look at. I don't think they'll be pitting if it stays green, but I definitely think they'll be pitting if we get a bunch of yellows.
Tires are going to be a big factor tonight.
Yep.
Last season's cautions, we had 3. First one on lap 7, last one on lap 21 of 25. Of course, we're back to our 30-lap long race. At the last 30-lap race, we had 6 cautions. First one on lap 2, last one on lap 24. So, average of cautions here, 2 cautions. First caution on lap 2.6, with last caution coming out about 5 laps to go. So, we could be in for a little bit of a doozy here. This is a new layout for most of these drivers. I believe this is the first time that Lime Rock has been modeled without the South Chicane. Apparently, I have Noah's car downloaded, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, another driver I think making their first DSRA start, Sean Douglas in the 13. So good luck to them tonight.
I want to bore you guys with even more stats if I can find. Mark.
I honestly didn't have Jelani Howell racing a road course in DSRA on my bingo card, but we ball.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Victor, for sorting the damn track or driver stats at tracks by name and not by the average finish. God damn it. Brandon Laster loses it over the crest,
Oh
slam
my
into the tire barrier.
Goodness. No. Oh, goodness.
That's going to catch some people out tonight. Hello, D-Dog. Welcome
see.
to the stream.
See
It's
if
not going to
that's-
be as high quality as last night because it's me commentating.
I mean,
I've actually got to do a job tonight, but we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun here.
I think purely because it's automated with the cautions and stuff on the ticker, that at least that will be a bit more higher quality, but I think I kept up with that pretty good last night.
Yeah, you did a good job last night.
I don't think the quality is going to differ that much.
Yeah.
Holy cow, I didn't think the red flag thing actually worked. That's actually really cool. Dang, I didn't even plan for that.
Drivers setting their final times. Happy hour lap times don't really matter, but Kyle Watts on top of the 50.849.
Get bragging rights.
Yeah.
I was fastest in the hot lap session. Yeah, I guess red flag usually is when the session is ending and cars are still on track and it hasn't quite moved over yet. Which is a really cool thing, actually. I had no idea that worked.
Alright, well, drivers are gridding up. Hopefully, for our one and only attempt at starting this race tonight, but that is up to the drivers to decide if they want to be competent or not. "30 laps ahead of us tonight. Hello, NASCAR 9. Go Brayton." Well, Brayton Laster is down in 19th? Something like that. He's down there, but the thing about these road course races is kind of like a super speedway race. You don't know. Not that you don't know. Or like, it's chaos. It's going to be chaos. Your best bet to make it to the end of this race is just drive for laps. You don't got to be fast to make it to the end. Command goes through loud and clear. Alexander Gonzalez Green will lead us away. The field of over 20 cars, which I believe might be a record at the road courses, but Victor will have to correct me on that afterwards.
We got the Arnold Schwarzenegger command there. Oh, big checkups in the back. Holy.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully
All
they
right,
get that
hold
sorted
off.
out.
Relax, guys. Come on, the race ain't even started yet. I hope Victor tested out the pace car, because pace car is off. The field in the hands of Alexander Gonzalez Green and Dunn LaPrade. The green flag is out, and we're underway here at Lime Rock. Run down to turn one. LaPrade seems to have gotten the better start, but Alexander Gonzalez Green on the inside takes the lead comfortably and clear second place in the back. A lot of cars going side by side, single filing out at the back of the field. Jerry Cook and Kyle Watts now side by side there for third. Watts will have the inside line here in turn three. This is up a little bit. Jerry Cook takes the spot. Loosey-goosey for a lot of cars coming out of turn three. Oh, and the one car's losing it.
What a save there by Landon Lyle. Almost, I think he did hit that tire barrier. Hopefully it doesn't damage his engine from that.
Once we cross the line, the race will be official. Those cars are wrecking at the back. Round goes to 14. Jonathan Solos hangs on to it nice and tidy. No caution for that. It's just a single car. Coming across the line, the race will be marked as official. We made it through lap one.
Gnarly. We'll take it.
All right, well, Jerry Cook straight to the outside wall in turn one. Are we getting a restart?
Potentially.
Caution's out. The caution is out.
I'm gonna assume that we are getting a restart based on that. I think yeah. All right.
Yeah. Race restart.
Drivers,
Oh,
to
well.
your car.
I think that's for solos. So single cars probably do end up counting for that.
Kirsten Bell blew third gear before the line. Warp crashed. Shouldn't restart Winston Just die. Who's Winston Cigarettes?
Well, that's a good friend Winston who was driving the '09 yesterday in I-4.
Yeah.
I should probably get in and out of my car. That way these guys aren't waiting millennia.
Yeah. I am not live. Live. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we?
Play this back.
Those of you joining us, welcome aboard. My name's George. I will be horrifically taking you through the paces tonight. Zach, of course, you guys know him. This is his channel, goddammit. And we're at Lime Rock Park, round 5.
George, is that you in the 320?
No, I am not on the track.
Somebody's in the 3. Oh! Yeah, I think that's
Round 5 of the
probably,
season.
it's probably Kalen or something.
Something like that.
Someone else doing it too?
320,
Oh, okay.
that's dual. Round 5 of the season tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Lime Rock Park. First of only 2 road courses on our schedule. As we run it back once more, pace car is off for, I believe, this should be our final attempt at starting this race without a caution.
A lot of guys having a...
Back underway here at Lime Rock Park. LaPrade with an incredible start there. Inching ahead of Alexander Gonzalez Green, but on the inside he goes, takes the lead, clears him easily. No challenge there. Alexander Gonzalez Green now at the front of the field. Supericer 69 is around in the back.
Saves it. Or, well, didn't save it, but he's back going.
Gets that car back going now. Further back in the field, that car whose paint scheme I don't have. 2 cars whose paint schemes I don't have. A little bit loosey-goosey there coming out of turn 3 there. That's Jovan Anderson running way wide over the crest next to Noah Dagenhart. So at the front, no surprise there, Alexander Gonzalez Green. Comfortable lead ahead of the 74 Dun LaPrade. Followed by Kyle Watts there on the podium. Looking further down the field, Brant Laster fans rejoice. He's sitting in 12th now. Picking up a lot of spots there on the race start. Sean Douglas is sitting pretty in 19th.
Oh, a little beat up there, that car is. I think he might have hit the wall at one point. Having a rough night
Not a good
already.
way to start your DSRA career, that's for sure.
Yep.
The thing about these road course races, right, is like on an oval, the field spread might be 5/10, you know, from first to last, or something like that. Here at these road courses, the field spread is a lot bigger. There's a lot of techniques you need to use to extract the most performance out of your car, and usually you'll see guys like Alexander Gonzalez Green at the front. Everybody else kind of just trails behind there shortly. It looked like LaPrade was looking to challenge Alex for the top spot. A lot of overtaking opportunities, especially with the chicane being gone now. Usually you could chuck one down the inside there if you're really feeling brave. But now, your best bet is to overtake into turn 1.
Peeking. Then go for it.
Get close, that is. I was taking a much later apex there than most of the other drivers in turn 1. So we through turn 2 here. This is kind of the compression zone, I guess, is where everybody gets nice and tight before you split up here across these next 2 corners. Ten people watching the stream. How you guys doing tonight? 4 laps down. I'm at 5 now. Alexander Gonzalez Green currently unopposed at the front.
So far, he's led them all. And I'm thinking these guys are probably thinking about tires right now. Probably not so much fuel, because like I said in the beginning of or during happy hour, the fuel length projected laps, according to the game, is 33 laps. I don't know how accurate that's going to be reality, but I'd imagine a lot of these guys are going to be able to make it to the end. Might be a few guys that may have been a little overconfident in the game and might be using their tire or fuel up a bit more than the game would predict. But ultimately, I think it's going to be a game of tires opposed to a game of fuel.
Yeah. But Kirsten Bell, our first retirement of the night.
I don't believe they got to start the race.
Yeah. Quite unfortunate to see them go.
Carl Childers coming out pit road right now. Not sure what's going on with him.
First Carl lap down. Not even halfway through the race. Good job, Carl.
Yep, it's Carl Childers.
Now, as Car 9 says, he's watching this and the 2005 Daytona 500.
Nice.
Good choice.
Nice.
Multitasking at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. I hear spinning. Nope, that's just not spinning, that's just tire smoke.
Nice. I just saw the graphic you popped up on the stream. That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's the only lower third I had prepared, by the way.
Damn, okay. Oh, lock up there to the 63 in a turn 1.
Was it a bad one?
I don't know. A little quick one. Shouldn't affect him too much. He has actually pulled away from the 74 now. 5/10 ahead. 06, Brayton Laster has retired from the race.
I imagine something might have happened to him.
Oh, yeah. A spin from him out of turn 3.
And just parked
The
it at
back
that
end of
point.
his car. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was not
sometimes
interested in continuing. Don't blame him at all.
Carl has
That's
also
a
called
19
it a
Jelani
night.
Howell is actually in the wall.
Did Jelani call tonight as well?
Yes, he did. That's 4 retirements.
In one lap, holy. Oh, well, 3 retirements in one lap. Well, not
Wow,
one lap,
okay.
but yeah, Carl also calling it a night. Pretty quickly there.
Well, from there we went from 19 cars down to 14. Sorry, 15.
You warped on the grid. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
You know where we're racing next week?
Next week, the DSRA Cup Series will be at the Nashville Fairgrounds, my personal favorite racetrack, for the Milk Podcast 400.
Interesting. Well, we'll be there for that.
Sean Douglas retiring tonight's race as well.
Fortunate.
9 laps in at the moment.
I believe Soup's the last running car right now.
Yep. Lap traffic will probably be playing a factor a lot sooner than I thought I would. Alexander Gonzalez Green, the class of the field. Took the pole, led every lap so far. Looking to stamp his name on Brayton Laster's ARCA car for Daytona. Looks like Watts is getting a lot closer to the back bumper of that 74. Dives it down the inside into turn 1. Side by side for second. And he clears them. Kyle Watts up in second.
I think I've seen somebody spin on the pit road. I believe Super Racer 69.
How in the world do you do that?
Well, I think he was trying to pit. Or no, he was not. I'm not sure what he's doing. He spun out. And, oh, he didn't make it to pit road, but he spun out, blew a tire, and I believe he called it a tow truck. Yeah, he got stuck in the grass, had to call it a tow truck, so he's back out on the track now. unfortunate for our Season 7 Lime Rock winner.
Unfortunate indeed. Sam has the first car lap down now. Alexander Gonzalez Green pulling a hefty 1 second lead ahead of Kyle Watts now in second, side by side back there for sixth, I believe. Landon Lyle versus Jovan Anderson. Anderson was second on the final lap of IFAR's 250 last night at Daytona. As Lyle goes around, contact with the 96. A whole bunch of my briskets just fell on my desk.
The brisk tower has fallen. And all it took was a Landon Lyle spin.
All it took was Landon Lyle.
Lyle, turn on the TV! The brisk can tower's has fallen!
Alright, I think Jerry's looking to make a pass on LaPrade now, down the inside into turn 1. LaPrade's pace has fallen off a hefty amount. Get 2.6 out of him that final lap. Jerry Cook clears him nice and easy.
Like I was saying, entire game, and I think Dun LaPrade currently is losing that game, unless he's thinking more long-term than what I would think, but we will see how that goes.
See how that plays out. The fuel situation as well, it's currently an unknown to us. Of course, as Zach has stated before, it was estimated that top fuel would last about 33 laps, but NR is notorious for having incorrect fuel calculations. So, we'll soon find out if there is a pit cycle in order.
Let's see how many of those guys can overcome that.
Tires, the name of the game tonight, as I stack up my brisk cans and hope they don't fall down again.
Well, at the beginning of this race, about 5 laps in, I think we had like the top 5 under about a second, if I remember right. And now it's about 5-second gap, probably 6 next time by potentially, for the gaps between this field. They're pretty spread out.
Huh.
I say pretty spread out, but decently spread out enough to where they can just race their own race at this point, decide their own fate.
Jovan Anderson, but squirrely there over the crest. He's got Jonathan Salas behind him, hunting him down for 6th place. Much tighter line through the second to last corner. We'll see if he can line up a pass here into turn 1. I think Jovan's got the better exit. And Skylar Calridge has announced over the radio in this lap, as Solo's side by side now with Jovan.
First scheduled pit stop of the night. Ooh.
Nice and tight through there. Very respectful racing out of these two drivers, as a lot of curb there from Jovan. You'd imagine Solos is lining up and overtake here shortly.
Gotta go for it here. No, never mind.
No,
So,
thought better of it.
don't blame him. That's
Got a good exit out of these next 2 corners, so you can easily get him into turn 1.
a little bit of a slide there from the 96. Got that better arc, but it's not gonna catch him in the straight.
No. $16 to go.
Oh, Solos
Solo's big slide.
saves it.
Catches it in time out of the tire barriers. Good job from him.
Yeah, it's gonna cost him some
We're just
time,
back
but
on the track.
at least he'll live to see the
Nice
end of
and
this
safe.
race.
$52 pitting this time.
Yeah, these tires are aging. It's probably these other guys having a harder time. Looks like 52 actually hit the wall.
Jerry Cook pitting this time as well, so I'd imagine fuel is a factor here, not tires, as the 52 is way off the track.
Yeah, 52 having a rough time right now. And a lot of the leaders coming in.
I'm going to pit road now.
52 finally able to get into there. He's got a tire down, it looks like.
You got Noah, you got Dun LaPrade, you got Jerry Cook in as well. You'd imagine it's Alexander Gonzalez Green going to start feeling the pressure here shortly
Now,
for himself to come in for tires as well.
I do wonder if this isn't a fuel call, but a tire call. That is what I'm wondering right now.
Jerry has taken 4 tires.
Yeah, so
Comes out of pit road. Jumps ahead of the 74.
nice stop there by Jerry. So potentially either Alex is gonna have to pit or he might
Yep.
be able to make it to the
In
end.
comes Alex.
Okay, I was about to say, because I think some of these guys theoretically I thought could maybe save enough, but I think tires are just so important where that pace is probably for the most part going to depend on fresher tires opposed to making to the end on gas.
About halfway through the race now, the pace has fallen off by a whole second.
Yeah, that would warrant pitting for tires for sure.
There's a 4-tire call out of the 63. Jovan Anderson in the pits as well. Vicado Lyle. Jerry Cook now coming around the front straight. He takes the lead away. Strategy call from the 0 might have just paid off. I'm lying to you. He did not take the lead.
No.
Wow, I am horrible at this.
Now I will say though, I think he gained a decent bit on that 63, and he also has that track position now. Very good call by the 0. Just the question is now, making it to the end of this run. You seen that 13 car, or not 13, the 9. Why is it
9
going
car
wrong?
moving out of the way. Blue flags are to be respected here in DSRA.
Yeah, remember they were the first car to come in for their scheduled stop, and they're going to try to hang on to the older tires towards the end of this run, I'd imagine.
Down in 7th, John LaPrade and Noah Dagenhart. Make that 4th now. Jockeying for position. The gap between the 63 and the 0, 2 seconds. Being close eye out on that. The 9 has got to pick a place to go. Side by side between the 74 and Noah.
It's a bad spot to catch a lap
Noah
car.
gets past him nice and easy.
Oh.
Now they got to get past this lapped car.
Struggle there. Yeah, that's a rough spot
Skyler's
to
not
go
having a
lap
good
down.
night.
I mean, it hasn't been horrible, but that having to let the leaders by have definitely cost them for sure.
Yeah. Gap this time around still 2.2 seconds. Lagana Gonzalez screens as a new fastest lap. 0.989. Still not enough to beat Noah's lap time of 50.971. His new personal best of the night. Matter of fact, him and Noah are the only two to crack past the 51 lap barrier.
Speaking of Noah, just made a big mistake there. Almost hit the tire barrier, lost a ton of time, and lost that spot to Don LaPrade. Nice save there nonetheless, but that's going to cost him some time. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see any 50.3s like we were seeing. Like these guys are probably thinking about making these tires last till the end of this race.
Yeah, for sure. Jerry gained 0.2 that lap. "11 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Very quick race.
Yeah, so far caution free.
Free so far. Yeah,
Hope we don't jinx it. That would suck.
that would suck.
Would also be funny though, but it would suck.
Very funny. Pratt and Noah lock battle once again. Nico Servideo retiring from this race.
Yeah, I seen him coming up. I
Better.
rode a couple laps ago. I'm not sure what happened.
Their 5th retirement of the night. Noah's hounding the 74.
They want that spot.
Yeah. Jerry just gained 0.5 in the last lap as well. So 10 laps to go here. We might have a battle on our hands for that coveted place on Brayton Laster's car.
Lap car
Side
ahead.
by side between the 74 and the 87. This is for 4th. Nice look around the outside there from the 87. They're going to have to choose who's going to back out of it coming into the uphill section of the track. Still side by side. Noah all the way off the track. Takes the place. Noah up to 4th. Then LaPrade did set his personal best that last lap, 51.3. Noah is just that much more faster.
T. Wolf just goes a lap down recently. Winston Wolf, rather.
Winston.
It's funny, it's called him Winston Cigarettes. Yet he's the running joke is he's a drunk.
Alexander just set his fastest lap of the race. I believe that is the fastest lap of the race. 50.661.
Yep.
And Jerry Cook did in fact crack the 51-second lap time barrier as well with a 50.920. Alex is pushing. He's feeling the pressure coming out of the zero. My cans fall over once again, god damn it. I don't think it's meant to be, folks.
The brisk tower has fallen a second time.
Turn on the TV, Lyle. Alright, we're gonna start a brisk pyramid now. Well, lots to comment on tonight, folks. With these road courses, the field spread is pretty big.
Not to mention, it's been a pretty clean race, despite having the amount of retirements we've had.
There's a lot of single car retirements. Mr. President, a second brick tower has fallen. Yeah, and Alex just pulled almost a full second out of Jerry that last lap.
So far, he's led every lap.
He already's locked down most laps led. So, most laps pole, most laps led. And, we shall soon see the place on Brayton Laster's car. Supervisor 69 just said, ouch.
What happened?
I will take a look-see here.
Tire barrier.
Kiss of the grass there. Ooh, hard hit into the outside wall. Straight into the tire barrier.
Oh.
Not a good day for easily probably the most likable driver in DSRA.
Oh, Victor's off the track.
Victor, no.
Holds on to it.
Oh, LaPrade and Noah are having some battling right now into turn 1. Looked like LaPrade wanted to go to the inside, but Noah blacked off of it. Great defense out of these two drivers. Alex just pulled another second out of Jerry.
Say what you will, this 63 is a monster. He is undeniably the class of the field tonight.
Easily the class of the field tonight. He won it last season, so no surprise that this season, even with the layout change, one less braking zone, or I guess a slightly less harsher braking zone, and he's still the class of the field, way out in front, fastest lap, most laps led, and the pole.
He's only got one more chip to pitch in.
5 laps to go. Noah was very wide on the exit of the final corner. You can only imagine this is fueling LaPrade's hunt for that P4 spot, which is the closest battle on the track now. Most cars going a lap down, 2 laps down actually, out of Winston and Soup. And we DQ everyone but the 06. Brain already has his name on the car.
True. Lap traffic
the
coming up
lapped
for
car?
the 63.
Victor Delgado, lapped car in front of Noah and Don LaPrade.
But scare there, 69 got loose right in front of the 63. Fortunately, it was hidden behind trees and I wasn't on the camera. That would have been optimal for looking at that. Big slide from Landon on the exit of the apex, or not the apex, the crest, but he holds on to it. That car's had a rough night.
Oh, Noah's hit the outside wall on the uphill. The slight kiss of the outside wall. Going up the hill, it looked like. Don't know how much it's going to cost him this time around. Against...
In fact, that car only took a jump and some wheel hop, or smoking some wheel hop, is quite surprising.
Yeah.
I think it's about as close as you can get to it without killing your day.
Yeah. Hello, Tala. Welcome to the stream. Zach is a Taco Bell lover.
Nope.
Oh, Noah, big slide from Noah. Those tires are starting to feel the burn.
Yeah.
Does LaPrade have anything to respond to? By Far Highlights video is out now.
Oh, really?
Thank
Sweet.
you very much. Nice.
We'll go watch that.
Very
Cole.
cool.
That's really neat.
2 laps to go here at Lime Rock, and we have a battle for 4th here between Noah Dagenhar and Dun LaPrade. Alexander Gonzalez Green has left the field. 6 seconds ahead of Jerry Cook. You can only imagine he's probably won this race by now. Somebody call up Brayton Laster. Alexander Gonzalez Green will be making an appearance at the ARCA race in Daytona on Brayton Laster's car. Just his name. Nothing else.
Yep. Question is it going to be Alexander GG or Alexander Gonzalez Green? Because, like, no offense to him, but that's kind of a long name.
Knows. I assume that's between him and Laster to negotiate as a 3 goes around at the top of the crest, right in front of 4th and 5th place. They get by just fine, but the Holden Milk Podcast of Winston Wolf. Nice spin there. Coming to the final lap, this will be LaPrade's last chance to make anything happen here for P4.
Alexander Gonzalez Green. He's only got half a track left. My math sucks, so that might not be accurate. Somebody's
See Brycer 69's around as well.
Rough night for him.
Very rough night for him. Beloved Seep Can. Alexander Gonzalez Green, class of the field, makes his way around the final corner. Most laps led, pole position, the fastest lap. He's going to take it all tonight. Alexander Gonzalez Green, your winner at Lime Rock.
Nicely done.
Jerry Cook's going to come home P2. Very aggressive strategy near the end there. Kyle Watts maintains his podium streak alive. And LaPrade, a drag race to the line. It's not enough. Noah Dagenhart takes P4 with LaPrade, rounding out your top 5.
Soup with a rough finish.
Very rough finish there for Super 69. Winty comes spinning across the line. Jovan Anderson coming home a respectable P6. Solo's finishing in 7th. Brandon Beal, a nice top 10 out of him. With the number 1, Landon Lyle finishing in 9th, and Victor Delgado the 3rd, rounding out the top 10.
What a match!
Solid race. We got that done in less than half an hour.
Masterclass from the 63 of Alexander Gonzalez Green. They're gonna burn it down here on the front straight.
Congratulations to him, an incredible win. Like I said, leading every lap, the pole position, the fastest lap. This is the Grand Slam of the season.
Look at that burnout. Nice, keeping it straight. Nice, clean line. Takes a lot of effort to do, at least from what I'm aware.
He's done this. He's won a lot in NR. Easily one of the best drivers out there right now. So you can only imagine he's mastered the burnout. Beautiful stuff. Well, folks, that is DSRA tonight. But do we have anybody in the waiting room?
We could give it a few minutes if no one's in there right now.
Yeah. But your results, your finishing results tonight, Alexander Gonzalez Green, of course, taking the win there. dominant performance out of him, no challenge at all. You got Jerry Cook there in second place. Kyle Watts running out your podium. You got Noah in fourth. LaPrade in fifth. That's an incredible battle there with Noah. The closest battle at the end of that race there. Jovan Anderson on debut. Respectable P6. Jonathan Solis in seventh. Brandon Beal eighth. Landon Lyle ninth. First car on lap down. Then you got Victor Delgado the third there in 10th.
And then P11, Skylar Calleridge. P12, Jarrett Gravois in their debut. They ended up finishing the race, which I think in and of itself was pretty good considering we had 5 retirements, or technically 6 if we count 29 that didn't even get to make a lap. So pretty good showing for the 52. Winston Wolf, a pretty rough race. Ended up finishing P13. Season 7 Lime Rock winner, Super Racer 69. Pretty rough night. He's going to finish the last car that actually finished the race. Hopefully they have a better race next week. Nico Servideo, first car to finish that did not finish the race. And then Jelani Howell, Brayton Laster, Sean Douglas, Carl Childress, and you don't see it on the thing, but I don't even know if it's going to count for the stats, but Kirsten Bell also attempted to make the race, but unfortunately didn't get to start a lap.
Very unfortunate there for Kirsten Bell. But yeah, that's it for tonight. There's nobody in the waiting room. I don't think anyone was aware we were streaming this race.
To be fair, I didn't advertise it very well. I mean, I broadcasted the last 2. Once I'll start doing it more, maybe people get more comfortable with it. But
shout out to everybody who showed up tonight to watch this race. Not the best commentary because I'm bad at this, but hey, there's Soup. Hi, Soup. How you doing?
You did all right.
Thank you all for showing up. I've been George. Pleasure to call this race here. Of course, Zach, you guys know him. He puts these things up together, very high quality. Next week, out of DSRA, you have the Nashville Fairgrounds for the Milk Podcast 400. IFAR will be going to the Daytona Road Course Saturday night for their second race of the season. And I don't know what else to broadcast.
Yeah, we got CSRS and Gnarl. I actually don't remember where Gnarl's going, but I do remember that CSRS is going to Pikes Peak on Thursday. I'll try to remember to broadcast that this time around. I forgot last week, so bear with me on that. And then after that, we got Gnarl on Friday, and then like George said, IFR on Saturday at Daytona Road Course, and then Sunday we roll it back for DSRA and Nashville.
All right. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. Again, I've been George. This is Zach. You guys know him. You guys love him.